why hasn't the ticker changed from FET to ASI? Some people think that this means that the merger's not yet fully done. I get this question a ton, and can you clear up the status for that and give us
Yeah,
some kind of indication of when this is going to happen?
absolutely. So first question first, why is it not done yet? So we went to all the exchanges, and I have tried to explain this previously, but I hope you can maybe do a better job on it. You go to the exchanges and you say to them, hey, I want to change this ticker symbol from FET to ASI. It should be an easy job, right? No, because what happens is that you have to do a completely new smart contract. You have to do a completely new ticker to go onto the exchanges. You lose all the historic data which algorithms rely on to trade. So you have to write that off completely. So a new ticker is a complete new project, and it gets treated like a new project, for which most exchanges require you to make a huge deposit on their exchanges, which then the community would go, hey, you gave them tokens for free, and now they're dumping on us, right? You can see what is coming after that. So that's one point I want to make very clear. When you change a ticker, and this was not very clear when we did the merger, so we thought, okay, I mean, we changed the name to ASI Alliance. It doesn't matter what the ticker is called, FET, ASI, AGIX or Singer. I mean, it could have been any. FET just had a ring to it. It had some more community to it, so we just kept FET.
So is there a way that you would be able to change it, say, in the decentralized side of things without maybe addressing the centralized exchanges?
So what the confusion came, and then that's what stopped us. So what was happening was people were getting messages and emails saying, "Oh, convert to ASI right now," right? And then people were being scammed. When we did transition from AGIX to Ocean to, we had so many scam migration contracts. People started converting tokens into God knows what and lost all their tokens. And so we saw all of that. What we want to do is so there is a network which we're building, which is to do with running agents, running intelligences on chain in a network. And I think you've seen Ben has been talking about it, which is the ASI network. That so there is no point trying to do one transition from everything into FET, then doing another FET into ASI1, losing all the data one time, and then doing a complete new network which interoperates but is built for ASI to actually work with ASI, and then doing another upgrade. So it causes confusion. It will cause scams. It will cause a lot of people to lose a lot of money. We lose the history. So the trading bots will not be trading your token or our token. So volumes will drop. And guess what's going to happen then? Then they're going to say, well, why the hell did you do that? If you knew that, why did you do that? So this
And
is all
yeah.
on the table. I've given you everything as it is.
Okay. So, yeah, I can see how it would mess up, like, futures trading and things like that, and that was kind of the original reason that was given to me. You're going on centralized exchanges trading futures. If the ticker were to change, that means they basically have to close everybody's positions.
Yeah.
So, if you're in profit or if you're in a loss or whatever, it doesn't matter. They'd shut it down. They'd shut down trading completely. And, you'd either, gain a little bit or you'd lose some as well. So, I can see where that would mess things up for sure. So in my opinion, I know I'm a little bit divided on this with the community because I see the issue and the tech side of things, and I understand why changing the ticker is not as simple as many people might think it is. And I understand that. And even though I might not be on the side of some people in the community, and I'm here to address community concerns, I do understand this part. I understand why it can't just be, boom, change the ticker. It's just not the way it works.
We are planning, and unfortunately, it takes time. Once our network is up and running, and you will see the testnet coming sometime soon. I think Ben is leading that project, so I'll kind of defer to Ben, and I would be very happy if you invited him for maybe he can give an understanding of why are we doing this network. And and it's an amazing technology, and I think you guys are gonna love it. I mean, the community would love to hear more about it in a more simplistic way, because there is a lot of information, but I think sometimes you can just get lost in it. But I think Ben can explain that, and we're waiting on the tech to kind of testnet to come out, and then after the testnet, we're going to launch the mainnet, and at that point, it would be a reasonable point where we can say, okay, let's plan now for that disruption. Make sure people don't get scammed. Make sure the positions don't get closed. We give people enough notice, because it's not as easy as just saying, hey, tomorrow we're going to change the ticker. We saw this in 3 or 4 projects, and I'm sure you saw it in Matic when they went Polygon. I mean, the whole thing was a chaotic mess. And we learned from that. We were about to do that, and we didn't want to do that. So, and then we know that we're going to launch a new network, and then it's going to be another disruption. So let's just be peaceful. That you can still trade the same project, you can still trade it. It's still FET. Nothing has changed in terms of it is ASI. It is an alliance token. If you go to the description, you'll see the name of the project. A simple ticker change, if that makes people so happy, then we are on it. We are trying to do that anyway.
I think it would, in the end, make people happy as long as they know it's coming. If you're able to give us an update down the road when we could potentially see that, that would be great after you guys kind of get things rolling.
You'll get
Obviously, your testnet coming and stuff.
Yeah, you get updates on the network itself, and as the network matures and becomes mainnet, as we're about to make it mainnet, there will be a big event. So I think everybody will know about it. I'm expecting this to happen next year. I mean, the dates have been given from Ben roughly are Q2, Q3 next year.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thanks for clearing that up.